Folks, happy to have you here. I have a small confession to make. I actually played a little bit off stream when I shouldn't have because I thought it would be. I stopped stream last night. I couldn't help myself, so I really just need to beat the game now. Like it shouldn't take me very long at all. So if you're here, I'm very happy to have you here. It will not take me long to beat this game. So I'm very happy to have anybody in here to chat and hang out, but it will not be a very long one, we'll put it that way. But I'm very excited to be playing this game because it is incredible. It's so fun. I thought it would take longer to finish the game, and I had trouble last night after I was like, I turned off stream and I was like, but I could put myself in a more a good place. What's going on, Wes? How you doing, man? I was like, I could put myself in a good place so it'd be easier to breeze through this tomorrow. And then I was like, in like an hour later, I was like, oh okay, I actually just need to go beat the game now. So I'm right at the end of this game. But I'm very happy to have you here, Wes. It's all good, Draco. I hope you tell your person, your boyfriend, that I said howdy. Evening, Sailor Potsu. Dude, how you doing, man? The Kokiri. Fantastic name. God, such a good name. We got the Legend of Zinc and the Kokiri both in chat, so welcome. Okay, so Wes, also, God, dude, don't kill me. I was thinking I want to start Crosscode, but you know what I'm gonna have to do? I just looked. I set up that stream for Crosscode after this game, but I actually have to go back and play through the beginning demo part again. So I think I'm probably going to wait and play that Saturday. So that way I can go ahead and knock out the part I've already played, because I played part of the demo or whatever, and it didn't save the data. So I was like, or data, whatever, and I thought, did I say data or data? But I think it's data. It didn't save the data, and so I was like, well, I'll play through that some other time, because I don't want to play through the same stuff I've already played through. Because I'm going to honestly just jam through it quickly. So, but please don't hate me. I was kind of a last minute sort of. I'll play that a bit. Been playing Final Fantasy VIII for the first time. Learning the junction system is something alright. It's different. Like it's weird to me to think that I figured that out so many years ago. Absolutely, yeah. I'm thinking Saturday, dude, because I just don't want to repeat that. Johnny, how you doing, man? Welcome. Folks, I'm happy to have you here. It's not going to take me very long to beat this game. If there's any kind of games you want to talk about, any kind of RPGs you want to talk about, I'm going to show you a couple other things after this. But with no further ado, let's beat Primal Planet. I thought this was going to take longer. I appreciate you sticking around. I would be interested in hearing what your thoughts are on me playing entire games on here. Do you want me to continue to play entire games on here, or is it more like, would you be okay with just playing a couple of streams of this sort of stuff, or maybe one even? Because, I mean, I enjoyed it. I've really had a good time with it. But, certainly enjoyed playing through this game. I've played through several games now on stream completely through. I didn't know if that was a thing people wanted to keep watching, or if it's like, I get a little bored. Maybe you should keep cranking on a little bit. What's going on, Ren? Happy to have you, Ren. Valkyrie Profile 2. I have never played Part 2. I played through Part 1. I've beaten it, but I've never even played Part 2. I've owned it multiple times. This is the finale of this game. Your streams are more fun when you're trying to beat the whole game. Okay, awesome, man. Good. Good to know. Good to know. See, that's the kind of feedback I'm looking for, honestly. So thank you. But it is weird to think that I figured out Final Fantasy VIII's junction system when I was so much younger, because I feel like I don't know it now. I just survived then. But there's a couple of things since the last stream. Again, I kind of, if you're just tuning in here, I just... Oh, I don't need to go this way. You'll notice that there's a woman. I honestly don't know if that's my wife. I thought my wife died. This could just be some woman that I picked up. But my child's back. This woman's with me. She might be my wife. I'm not sure. But we are heading right to the end of the game. What happens is, what you have to do is, let me get in here. What you do in this game is after you get your people back, you have to go back and collect. You have to go back and collect these pieces, like these little door openers or whatever, these keys to other doors, and you put those portals in. I think I'm going the right way. you put those portals, or those keys into this gigantic portal. So you have to go back and collect 10 of them. And I was like, oh man, I have to go back and collect all those? Turns out there wasn't actually 10 of them. Or there was more than 10 of them. So I was able to grab what I needed pretty quickly. So what happened was, exactly right. When you're reviewing a game or streaming it for footage, you literally aren't as into it when you're trying to beat the game like this. Castlevania. Oh, cool, man. Awesome. Good to know. And it's more fun when you were kicking butt. Oh, thank you. Is this vertical orientation intentional? There is a vertical stream, and there's also a horizontal stream. So if you're seeing the vertical, you can also go check out the horizontal. It's also on YouTube. So I'm streaming to both platforms right now. So you just found the vertical one, but I'm doing both of them currently. So we're making our way back into the alien facility, right? Ready Historia play? Yeah. Well, the problem with that too is like I've already like so many hours into it, and it's all on the 3DS, so I wouldn't want to start that over again. So that's kind of a bummer. That is a concern. Like I know Bubby and I've had that conversation multiple times. It's like where you think, oh man, I shouldn't play this offline because I should just stream it. But it's like at some point you just kind of gotta go. You know what? I gotta play some games, right? Radiant Historia is freaking brilliant, though. Man, it's so good. A deep review of that game? Ooh, okay. See, that's something I've been kicking around too. Is like, do I want to do some deeper reviews of games? I think that would be really fun to do, and it gives me the opportunity to really play into a game. Like I could do, obviously, ones I've beaten on here, rather than just kind of like almost previewing other games. So I thought about doing that, but I'm also afraid it'll like tank viewership and tank subs, and it's a lot of hesitation with that sort of stuff. You know, I don't want to knock down what I've created, you know. I really enjoy your take on a lot of things. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you, man. Again, like I didn't put all that stuff behind membership walls to be like, give me money. It's a dollar membership. The issue with the membership stuff is that like if I didn't want to delete anything, and none of that, not all that stuff is RPG stuff. There you go. There's Dagger sending 10 memberships right there. So for the people that just are getting memberships, congratulations. One of this play.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion.
Thank you so dearly, Dagger. It's extremely kind of you. So I put that stuff behind the membership thing so YouTube doesn't send it out to other people. I don't want it to send it out to and be like, if you go to my channel and you're like, this guy talks about RPGs. Yeah, absolutely. That's what all my stuff that is not membership is about. And it's all the new stuff. Like my membership stuff's like a year ago. It's stuff when I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I had a bunch of like experimental videos going on. Like, what am I going to talk about? Just retro horror, retro platformers. And it was too many niches going on, and so I had to niche down a little bit. And then I put everything else behind memberships. So just keep it from sitting around. The Lucian Arc set Celia. What's going on, Eric? Happy to have you here, man. I appreciate you, Dagger. Thank you so much. You always work on a few deep dive videos over several months to release them concurrently with your normal content. Test orders. Ooh, that would be good, dude. Yeah, because like I'm thinking, like I think I'm 5 hours into Chained Echo so far, and dude, I haven't scratched the surface of that game, but it is good. It is so enjoyable, man. So what I'm actually thinking about, I'll talk to you about this in a second. Let me show you here. Okay, so here's the end of the game, right? So if you don't want to see the ending, heads up, we're getting ready to see it. You gather all these keys again, right? Make sure I have the breathe thingy here. You gather all these keys, and you plant those keys into these. And what that does is that opens a giant portal, right? So you have to go back and pick up your keys, which is tricky, because like if you go to the world map and you look, there's several different portals right there, you see? And those portals, if you take the key out of it, you can't go through it. So I had to go through and just pull the keys out of those and go from one to one. I actually have notes here where I was writing down last night, like where keys were. So through the magic of established titles, I'm actually a lord. Really? The title of Sir is not inherited; it is earned. None of those. That's a fair point. There you go. So yeah, Eric, I got all the portal things right. And here it is. So this, oh crap, I better go. Wait, okay, yeah, here we go. And you step into it. What? What is this? Dude. This is not what I saw on YouTube. This is not how it's supposed to end. What is this nonsense? What the flip is this? I have played Art of Sorrow. I would. There's one I haven't played. I'm not sure what it is. But dude, I didn't know what is it. Dinosaurs, friggin' laser beams attached to their friggin' heads. What is this nonsense, dude? I did not know this was a thing. When I looked at a video online at the end of the game, I saw the old ending. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that might not be good, boys. This might take a little longer. I thought it was gonna be over real quick. I haven't seen anything about this, dude. Okay, so this is all new to me. I thought I was getting ready to finish it up. Huh. Do you really? You own a small plot of land in Scotland? And so you actually have a title? That's awesome, man. Huh. This has become my friend, so that's handy. Okay. Well, folks, I'm in uncharted territory here. For me, you know. I was so confident, man. I was ready. Dr. Evil's like has the friggin' sharks with friggin' laser beams attached to their friggin' heads. Alien moon base. So we're on the moon now? You thought this was the end, but it was me, Dio. What's going on, Bubby? Happy to have you here. What's going on, Fuji? Happy to have you here as well, my friend. Alright, so that is... While Bubby appears. He uses roar. Like Mario. Huh. Well, boys. I guess we'll go... I need to kind of go underwater, but there's like all kinds of weird stuff in the water, dude. What else is down there? Hey, what's going on, Saudette Sal? How are you? Happy New Year to you, my friend. I also didn't realize, Eric, when I was shooting this gun, that it's actually taking those orbs that I was picking up. I'm not sure about the legitimacy of it all. Apparently, I'm essentially sponsoring land preservation some way. So, okay. Cool, though. I was like, it seems like the parts I've been to is like, it's awful easy. So maybe there's like a lot more to this game. I don't know. Let me, I guess I had to jump into the water. Herculoids vibes. What is Herculoids? I'm not familiar, Kokiri. Can't get over that. That's a great name, by the way. Folks, yeah, I'm very happy to have you in here. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on in the space waters here. Okay. I didn't mean to pick that up. Let's go up here and breathe a little for a moment. Inhumanoids? Benji, what's going on, man? In the portrait stream. Oh, yes. Is this just the portal? This will give me the portal back out, maybe? Maybe it just opens it up to put the portal back out. Alright. Folks, I appreciate you being here, whatever form you're in. These apparently are worth a good bit of experience. I'm just getting a lot of skill ups. Need to be able to breathe, so we better go up here for a second. There we go. Ow. Well, here's my place. Let's see. I have 7 skill points. Not much relaxing watching you stab water eyeballs. I know, isn't that some wild stuff? Huh, I should probably go check over here again. Surely this... again, I had no idea this was a thing, so... Huh. Stuff. That leads into here also, so I guess we can go back here and check and make sure there's nothing at the bottom of this water. Hope everybody's had a wonderful day. I had a very busy day. Like I'm still in my work clothes. Got my sweater vest. No, I guess not sweater vest. I got my sweater on and my shirt. I had to work a ball game tonight. Okay, that's explored, I guess. So, oh crap, you've come so far. I haven't been to a stream since the first one. Dickwood, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? Herculoids, okay. I'm curious. You got my attention. First you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. Oh yeah, okay. I can definitely see that. Very cool, man. That's that old cartoon, right? Yeah, obviously. Kind of looks like, I wonder if that's the same people that did, oh, hello spider people. Spider things. Oh, they're still giving me meat off the moon. Moon meat. Johnny Quest. Kind of looks like the Johnny Quest stuff, right? Kind of art style. Is there a world map, you think? I mean, I'm not on the map, so... That era? Yeah. I remember, like, seeing Herculoids commercials next to Johnny Quest. Commercials. I wonder... I hope there's, like, a big boss. That'd be really, really cool. I'm always, like, excited about the prospect of, like, big pixel art bosses. I actually just beat... I've been playing Chained Echoes again. I just beat the part in Chained Echoes, if you played it, where it's like we first encounter Ghost, and there's a boss in there, like a very large boss. He took forever to kill, dude. He took forever. But I got him. It surprised me. Like he didn't kill me or anything. It was just a long, long battle. I feel like the game's a lot harder than I anticipated it was going to be. You know? Oh, hello. Oh, another one of those guys. I guess I should have taken that knife. Yes! Yeah, that was a beautiful pixel art. A beautiful art. Beautiful sprite, I guess. Very large sprite, but a very beautiful boss. I mean, obviously, like, very scary looking, but we kind of pixel art, so... Oh man, Chained Echoes rips. I feel like you got overshadowed by Sea of Stars. I agree with you. It came out a little bit before Sea of Stars, but I remember thinking like, well, I'll just wait and play Sea of Stars. I honestly really thought that. I thought Chained Echoes looked awesome, and it was like touted as a new Chrono Trigger sort of thing, as I recall. And then people started, when Sea of Stars started getting like art and, what's the word? When it started getting more previews and stuff, it was like, oh, okay. We'll just go with that one. Oh, I see a portal up there. So maybe if I go to the right, Should be some water down here. Spears that I don't need. It's far better than Sea of Stars. I think the combat is really good, but I feel like the progression is really slow for me. You know, I'm just not progressing, and my characters aren't getting fast or getting strong very quickly. So, and that's not really a complaint, I guess. It's just like I feel kind of underpowered, but it also has kept the difficulty up. Like every battle, I stand to lose, and that's kind of how I like my fights. But it's like I've not fought a single thing that I've been like, oh, this thing's weak. First appeared in the episode 40 of Space Ghost. Very cool. Love Space Ghost, dude. I've said this on stream before, but it's still incredible how Chained Echoes was made by one person. I didn't realize that was made by one person. I also didn't realize this game was made by so many people, by the way. There's like, I saw the credits on YouTube. There's a whole lot going on in those credits. Okay, I see a boss up there. You see it? If you look at the map, you see there's a big alien head up there. Yeah, absolutely. Like exploiting enemy weaknesses, because I didn't realize what I'd have to do for that stupid ghost, dude. I ended up fighting the ghost or whatever in there, and I was like, why are these so resistant to physical? But it's because I was hitting them with physical damage first on Chained Echoes. When you hit them with physical first, they become like resistant to physical. So what I started doing, because I had more physical damage than magic damage available among my characters, I started hitting them with magic first to make them resistant to magic, and I beat them to death with physical afterwards. Very, very enjoyable. I think it's gorgeous. Like, that art is great. Those are wacky velociraptors. Yeah, you only get stronger by beating bosses. There's no power leveling in the game. The challenge remains consistent. Yeah, because like you can kill and get those spirit points or whatever, but those just don't do jack compared to the rest of it, dude. Hey chat, what's going on, Champagne Sherpa? Great name again, love it. Fights in Chained Echoes go very, very fast when you know how to beat the enemies. You can swap party members in battles to test new attacks. Yep. So you're still in prologue, by the way, because you don't even have the suits yet. Oh, definitely not. I don't have suits. I didn't even realize you got suits in the game. That's pretty nuts, man. Because I think I'm 4 or 5 hours in. I was thinking it was 5. It is very, very enjoyable, though. Oops. Didn't mean to pick that up. Get my wife and let me in. Kyrian is with you? Okay. I think he is. I goofed on a name. It's Dungeon Antiqua. And there are 2 of them. The first based on D&D and Old Final Fantasy. Still not... Is that one you had mentioned or something to me, Eric? I still haven't checked Discord. Shame on me. Let's see, Dungeon Antiqua. The second Dungeon Antiqua seems to be based on Final Fantasy V. Yes, I remember you talking about a Final Fantasy V based game. Just saw your GameCube video. Thank you so much, man. Love the videos in the Evolution Worlds on GameCube. Shout out. Such a nostalgic game, seeing that again. Wish they did something else with it, right? Very happy. Thank you so much for watching the videos, dude. That's very, very kind of you. And I'm very happy you were willing to pop in and say hi on stream. Thank you so much, NFMJCN2687. What's cracking, Swedish Nick? How's life treating you, brother? I think I'm getting ready to fight a boss. Okay, I see a place up here to rest, so that's exciting. Yeah, I might look at this Dungeons of Antiqua. Crafting. Cooked meat. And spears. And fire. We're ready to party. Alright, so there should be a big boss here. Wish me luck. This should be the main boss. Oh! Alright. Ooh. A lot of spears. There we go. We're back. There it is. Jack him up. This is Primal Planet. Oh, savage. Just popped it up on my recently released calendar on Steam. Ooh, that's exciting, dude. Laser Source Rex. Nice. Char, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome, dude. Happy to have you here. Well, howdy, Caveman. This is Primal Planet, man. Super enjoyable game. Like, I put several hours into it. I think that was the last boss. Yeah, I agree. Like, created quite a bit of problems for my family and I. So, he can rot, you know. What's up, Shovelizing? How you doing, man? Happy to have you here. Oh my goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I gotta find more batteries. 1, 2. I'm gonna have to run back around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so I need 1, 2, 3. 3 more batteries. They gotta be somewhere here, right? So I know I think I had used some and just trying them out. So let's see where they are. I wanna go figure out. Wait, is there anything I can get off these guys? I got my spear, but okay, probably nothing there. Give me more meat. I was able to finally catch you live. What's going on, Alcoholic? Love your content. Wanted to say your I wish someone told me video is one I've been sharing with everyone who asked me how do I get. Dude, that's really cool. Thank you for that. That's so encouraging to me to hear somebody like it enough to think, you know what, other people need to see this. I appreciate that, man. Very, very much appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching the videos, dude. And I'm very happy you caught me live. I'm sorry it took me a moment to catch that message. Let me make sure I got everything up here. I think I did. Making sure I got all those batteries. Alright. No batteries here. Dude, that's awesome, Shovelizing. Wonderful, man. Yeah, dude, here's the hoping, brother. Okay, nothing here. I feel like I put batteries in... Oh, I need some more meat. In something like Sealy. Maybe I should have went the other direction. I bet I need to go back. Ah, frig, boys. I think I know what I did. Let's do it. So I'm going to make it all the way back up here. You want to try the Dragon Quest 7 Remansion? I have not, actually. There's several demos that I really need to play. That's including one of them. No worries, I completely understand how it can be to play and try to keep up with chat. Oh, yeah, thank you, man. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for the encouragement with it. I think I did duct tape. Speaking of hopefully, I got some good news today. The mass they found in my mom is pre-cancerous. Wonderful. So she isn't in danger, and they're going to remove them because of the problem, dude. That's awesome. That's like some fantastic news. Praise God, dude. It's so cool to see one of my favorite games in new light. Curious to know what everyone else thinks. I'm excited to try it out, Tickwood. I have not played it yet, though. Like, I've not even downloaded it on the PlayStation yet. But I've been meaning to. Sorry, 3DS video today. I'm surprised I've not run across your content before, but I'm glad I did. Thank you so much, Champagne Sherpa. That's a fantastic name. I know I've said it, but it really is a great name. And I appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching. Hey Lee, you mentioned earlier that you were afraid of tanking your subs based on the content you release. Have you ever lost a noticeable amount of subs that coincide with one of your vids? No, but I have noticed that I am losing a slight amount of subs. I guess I average like losing half a sub about every time, which I know sounds weird. It's not like half a person, but half a sub every time I go live on Portrait. So that's kind of weird. But it's like, I feel like most people will forgive that, and I mean, if they're really annoyed by it, I feel like I probably benefit more going live on there than not going live on the on Portrait. So, but as for a full video, no. We can look that up in a second if you'd like. If we get a moment here, just to see if there is a significant drop for any video, because like that's actually one of the statistics you can look at. That is a good question, though, man. I've been concerned about it before. At one point, this was before the channel started blowing up and doing well. I lost a lot of subs. Well, for me, it was a lot because, like, I had at that point maybe 2,000 subscribers, right, total, which is still a lot. Like, I'm very happy, very pleased with that. But I lost about 60 in one day, and I was like, oh gosh, what did I do? You know, well, like, I was looking online, I was like, did I say something? And somebody's called me out. I was Googling my name, I was looking around on Reddit. I was like, what have I done here? And what have I screwed up? And it turns out, apparently, some friends had made videos of some friends had made YouTube accounts and subscribed to me with like multiple YouTube accounts. People did that for me, apparently to help me out at one point, just to give me subscribers. And when they did that, eventually those accounts were fake and they fall off. So I was freaking out, though. I was like, oh God, what did I do? You know, what did I do that has upset people so much? So it had me paranoid for a moment. But as far as I can tell, that's what it was. Because it wasn't attributed to any video. It was just like accounts started falling off. I was like, what the flip? Like, what have I done? And at that point, when you got 60 or so subscribers, man, that's a lot of subscribers to start losing. I don't remember how many I said I needed. Do you remember how many of these I said I needed? Was it 6? Or was it 4? So I got 4. 3, really? Oh, well, I got more than I need. Perfect. Alright, so we'll just swim up and hopefully get up there. Started having atrial fibrillation in the hospital, and while it's not a good thing, it's entirely manageable via medication. Wonderful. Oh, get this. So I'm glad, I'm really excited that your mom got that bill of health, dude. That's awesome. Again, you know, not necessarily, not suggesting anybody should have this, well, kind of, but a specific belief system. I want you guys to believe in something, right? I hope everybody does. But I was gonna say praise God for that, dude. That's wonderful. Also, this makes what? Okay, today's the 14th. I've not had any added sugar, and I've not had meat except for like I ate a pepperoni on accident since the beginning of the year. So a little over 2 weeks, really, because it was before then. But I just started counting the beginning of the year. So no meat whatsoever, besides the one pepperoni that was an accident, and no added sugar. And I went to the doctor for follow-up, and she was like, you have a perfect bill of health. My cholesterol is good. My bad cholesterol is good. My good cholesterol is good. My triglycerides are good. My glucose levels are great. Blood pressure is wonderful. It's ridiculous. She was like, what are you doing? I said, not eating anything fun. So yeah, but I don't argue with anyone. Yeah, absolutely. Like, completely understand. Yeah, my friend is a struggling YouTuber. She only has around 3K subs. That's still a lot, dude. Like, getting 3K subs is savage. But she had a noticeable loss of subs when she switched from only Animal Crossing content to adding Stardew Valley content. Really? See, I would expect Stardew Valley to be a very, well, very similar sort of setup, right? A very similar game and probably same sort of players. But I mean, I guess I'm sure I'm probably gonna take some heat playing more Metroidvanias, but on track to hill living to 100. Well, I had really bad numbers, but avoid the red meat, salt, and sugar. Yep, Wes, when you said the sugar stuff, I was like, no freaking way. And I looked it up and I was like, freaking way, that sucks. But you know, I did that. I cut out the sugar and everything, and it's been good, dude. Up to 49 subscribers, yeah, dude. So it's better than Animal Crossing. I'm gonna agree with you, even though I don't really play it. I'm just not a big fan of Animal Crossing. I don't hate it by any means. My wife loves it. I get it. I get the appeal. It's just not my style of game, dude. Like, I need a game that I can grind. You know, that game's like time locked, basically, for certain things. It's... Yep, people get pigeonholed into sometimes into performing the same song and dance. Absolutely. Thanks for all those comments recently, by the way. I saw those. All right, portal's open. Let's see what this one does. There it is. The credit screen. Yeah, it's 16 3 weeks ago. Dude, that's awesome, Dagger. Guys, if you haven't followed Dagger, he has incredible music, by the way. Incredible music. Stardew Valley is one of my top 10 games of all dang time, but her channel are hardcore Animal Crossing people. And the story she talks about jive better with the Animal Crossing. Huh, there you go. I think so. Like, I think that Metroidvanias are RPG adjacent enough that I should be able to go, let's play some of these too. You know? We're about to find out, because I'm thinking that I need more time for this Indie RPGs video that I want to do. Because like I've just basically played Chain Echoes, and I just need time. I need time to play some games. So I need to play Crosscode, Chained Echoes, and several others. I'm thinking that I might actually do a Metroidvania video next, rather. People's Faith, you don't agree? With People's Faith? Fair. Totally fair. She always wanted to become a general gaming channel, so she feels trapped by her Animal Crossing community. It's tough. I think it's really difficult to be a general gaming channel. I think it's probably tougher to do that than anything else. Gaming's like, I think, by my understanding, the hardest demographic or the hardest niche to grow in on YouTube is gaming. Actually, it's the hardest one to grow in because it's so competitive. There's so many, like it's wild. Yeah, the dude, the Stardew Valley dude is the bomb. 40 million copies is insane. That's such a good number, dude. That's like Zelda numbers. Dinosaurs with Dragons ain't fool to that. Yeah, there you go. Personally, I've noticed lots of people that record randomized games try to branch out without success. Yeah. Chain Echoes is phenomenal, as is Crosscode. Do you have Quartet on that list? It's not on my list, but it's one I've been interested in. I need to make sure I write that down too. I need to add it to my... I don't think it's on my my list for Steam right now. It's not on my wish list. I need to make it part of that. But there we go. We beat Primal Planet. Guys, I can't recommend this game enough. Like, if you like Metroidvania games, you like Caveman games, awesome. So fun. I barely touched... Well, barely touched. I guess I really did about half of the skill points and skill trees and stuff. So there's a lot more grind you could go with there. Very, very, very fun. He hit 10k subs finally and stopped doing Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizers and played E33, and he actually lost subs. Yeah, dude, that happens. Absolutely. Hey, yeah, what? Wasn't this a Crosscode stream? Well, I posted a Crosscode stream, and I posted a Primal Planet, because I was like, I'll finish Primal Planet, then we'll do Crosscode. But you're in a gaming and design blog, and it's the only reason we do numbers we do is because we focus on neurodivergence and gaming. Anything with gaming creator content seems to need to be hyper specialized. Absolutely, it does. I think so. I mean, it's been my experience, at least, and what I watch and do. So, but Crosscode, I'm gonna have to do all the beginning stuff again. I've already played through the beginning of the demo of it, right? So I've already played that part. So I'm going to have to go back and do that again. And so I'm going to try to wait until Saturday, I think, to play that. Unless it's snowing right now, so I might not have school tomorrow. If I don't have school, if it's a magic number, it takes a certain amount of snow to get this. If there's... my daughters go to a different school district than I teach in. So it's like if there's enough snow for me to be off school completely, like I don't have to go in for anything, and my daughters have to go to school, then I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna wake up and stream something. We'll stream something because I gotta work. Like in playing games at this point with YouTube doing pretty well for me. It's really helping me out. It's helping us out financially. It's work. It's my second job at this point. So it's like this. I gotta sit and work a little bit, which is sitting and playing games, and work on scripts and whatever else. So. You can skip the cutscenes. So yeah, like I just want to have the full time to get into it, right? Quartet is so good. Top 3 games last year. So apparently Quartet and that Trash Game were huge RPGs from last year, right? Well, of course, E33. But dude was one of the people who entered the 30 under 30 group. That group of people who earned $30 million before 30 years old. Yeah, I want to wait and play Crosscode tomorrow. Or Saturday. But thinking of it, I've never heard a teacher hope for a snow day. Oh, yeah, dude, absolutely. Like, my students are like, you think we're getting a snow day tomorrow? I'm like, I hope we get a snow day tomorrow. That'd be great. Like, because a lot of teachers, I mean, they find themselves in that same situation. It's like you want to have your students at school. You want them to perform well. You need to have time with them. You need to have instructional time. But, we're human beings as well. Like I was talking to one of my fellow teachers today, and I obviously won't name any names or identify her, but it's a she. Whoops. But she was like, I need there to be a snow day tomorrow. That way I can go home and prep for my daughter's, for the birth of my grandbaby. She's like, I need to prep the house for the birth of my grandbaby. It's like, we just got stuff to do, man. Stuff going on. Zora, welcome, man. Happy to have you. Thank you, X. I appreciate that, man. They did it while creating so much goodwill. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's so cool to see creators that don't have to be awful. Like, can be terrible people to get stuff done, right? Both my parents were public school teachers. They treasure snow days as much as students. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. Pixel Bro grandpappy. Well, it's not my grandchild. Like, I'm 40. So, I'm not 40. I'm 39. I'm about to be 40. But, I'm basically 40. So that would have to be kind of a... I guess I could be a grandparent at 40, couldn't I? Like, if I would have had my kids at 16. Yeah, that could have happened. Dang. If I would have had my kids at like 16, but I had them at like 26, I think. That's right. It's 26? Yeah, I think it's 26. Your girls will be 17 next month. My oldest is 12, and she'll be 13 in March. So... grandparents at 30 is wild, isn't it? But I mean, I guess it's very possible. 15 and 15, right? You were 19? Dude, like, was that like, sorry, I'll shut up if you want me to, but was that intentional? Were you established and settled down at that point, or was it just like, oopsie, my bad? You turned 42 in March, very close in age. Like, I think a lot of people in here in about a 10-year span, right? I mean, because, whoopsie poopsie happens. But, and no pressure by any means, Daggers. Because, you don't want your kid to see this and be like, oh, it was an accident, or, Dad was getting it on, or whatever. My daughter just now did the math recently. My daughter's birthday is 9 months after mine. She was like, started doing the math, and she was like, and I was like, happy birthday. 3.5 and a 2.5-year-old. Awesome, man. God, there's nothing like them, is there? You went to public school. Can confirm I enjoyed snow day once. I live up north in Minnesota, so it was literally one snow day. Dude, we get them all the time here. Many died to the frenzied ice elementals that were the desolate ice plates. That's pretty funny. All right, let me show you guys some stuff real quick. So, not Primal Planet, but that music is a banger. But we're not gonna listen to that music. We're gonna listen to some other music. So if you're watching this, I'm going to talk about some stuff that's not necessarily. We're going to listen to Fire Eyes because I can't help myself. What's the secret?
You know you want the sweet potato.
With that game, I was just going to show you guys a couple of things that you might like, you might appreciate it. I don't know, you might not. We'll see. I want to hear this song. Yeah. This song's just stuck in my head, dude. But anyway, let's see. Let me pull up my desktop here. Because I need to add a couple things. What I do is I keep this spreadsheet. That's really bright. I apologize if that just blinded you. But I keep a spreadsheet of the games I've beaten. Oh, that reminds me. I think I need to add this one. It should be 280. So, and I need to go to PC and add, what is this? Primal Planet? That would be 2020. Oh, let's see, what is today? 1/14/2026. Also, I don't think I put Castlevania. I haven't yet. Castlevania Revamped on here. That was one. Those are December 12/25. I don't remember what day it was. But to try to keep up with. Oh, I guess you can't really see that on the. I'll put it right here. That way everybody can see it. I used to use Backloggery, but I don't keep up with anything like that. Left 4 Dead 2, dude, I beat that and like every DLC for it. Absolutely loved it. She's not 10, but she's never been. Exactly, dude. Like my mother's weird about that. Like my mom had me when she was like 30 or 40, 35 or 40. I can't remember. But she had me, and she was pretty late in life, you know. And it was 16 years after my brother, right? And she was like, "You weren't an accident." I said, "Mom, I don't care. I'm fine with it. Like, you love me to death. Like, growing up, you took care of me. Like, you're supposed to be 17 next month. Nice, man." It's just like, I'm not sweating it. Like, I understand how, like, if you're a child, like, you're a little kid, you might be worried about that. But it's like, no, dude, no. It's like, it's more important how it's treated when it happens anyway, right? So, taking care of your babies. I was born a month early, but I'm 8 months after my dad's birthday. Yeah, there you go. That's funny, dude. Happy birthday! Yeah. Love the fact I feel bad for the fact that kids won't get legitimate snow days anymore with online learning. Yeah, dude. Like, we have NTI days, non-traditional instructional days, when it's like, if it's not miserable, we send the teachers in, and then we let the students work online. I don't like them necessarily. I do like not having to use actual days sometimes, but getting an actual snow day is kind of rare, and it's great. Sorry, Fuji. It will be on YouTube, though. Yeah, I don't use Backlog, but for my collection, I use Game Eye to keep up my collection. What games I have physically. A few digital ones, but mostly just physical. But I just use this to keep up with what games I've beaten. So when I look at PC here, I was thinking, like, I could definitely talk. Oh, there we go. So I was thinking that I've played enough Metroidvanias in the last little bit that I should be able to talk about Metroidvanias in a video. Like, I should be able to make a video. Maybe my next video will be about something like Primal Planet, Castlevania Revamped. I could talk about Chasm, Lost. What was that game called? Lost Ruins? Why's that not on here? That was in 2024 as well. So I might make a video about that. What do I teach? Turkey Nuggets. What's up, man? Great name. I teach English. I teach high school. I mean, you can probably tell. I got the pink button up and I teach English. I teach literature. I have not played Ori. Well, not more than like 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. I know them. I'm familiar with them. I own both of them on the Switch. I've never played them, really. Dude, Game Eye is awesome. Really handy. I've not played Animal Well either. I'm familiar with it. But most excited about the original Ys Origins and Blasphemous on that spreadsheet. Dude, Ys Origins is fantastic. So this is like, that's PC stuff, right? So I added 2 games. So it's weird to think that I've lived 40 years and I've only beaten 282 games. And I play video games. I mean, I play quite a bit. So you definitely have English teacher vibes. Definitely cool. Thank you so much. I think that's kind of the reputation I've fostered, is the cool English teacher or whatever. So it's like, you know, the person you go to when you're having life problems, right? These are completed. These are games I've beaten. I've seen the credits, right? I definitely didn't like platinum all of them or do everything. That was 2025. Not sure when, but Oh, you're using price charting. Dang, dude. Absolutely. Have my students found my YouTube? Yep, and Twitch. I don't mind a bit, actually. Because, like, most of my content is, like, PG-13 for the most part. Like, I try to keep it pretty clean because it's like, I recognize I've had my principal pop into stream and chat with me before. I had my principal send a picture of him sitting on his couch watching me on the TV. And I was like, that's really cool. His son watches my channel or watches my stream sometimes and my videos. So, I don't mind a bit. So, they know about it. Because I'm also encouraging my students. I'm like, if you're interested in YouTube, let me try to help you out a little bit. I can give you what little bit of knowledge I have. Because I'm certainly of the belief that anybody can do anything. Sincerely. Like, I really do believe that. Now, some things are harder, obviously. Like, I can't... Well, I can. I've not been successful with any kind of investment stuff, like stock market stuff. Like day trading, oh my goodness. I'm miserable. I thought I could do that, but no, it's bad. So I gave up on that. But I really think I could. I just have to really buckle down into it. YouTube's the hardest thing I've ever done. So it's the hardest. It's harder than... I have a master's degree. I'm getting ready to have another master's degree on top of that one. Wait, no, I have two. I have a master's of arts in teaching, and then I have 60-something graduate hours total. So I almost have two there, and then I'm working on another one. So I have a bunch of education there. I'm clearly not a doctorate or anything, but I have that. YouTube was harder than my master's degrees, harder than YouTube, or harder than my bachelor's degrees. It's the hardest thing I've done. It's ridiculous. Alarock, what's up, man? How you doing? You're playing Ease 8 now. Nice. Lacrimosa of Dana, right? It's very cool. I actually have let's see here. Let me show you this. This has been years ago, right? Like, I bought the Ease Lacrimosa of Dana collector's edition. Is it open this way? Open some way. But anyways, I bought that collector's edition, and I actually sold the game out of it. Shame on me, right? But, oh, is it open that way? Yeah, there we go. Got a bunch of cool junk in it, like a shirt or something. I don't know. There's got stuff in it. A chair. No, not a chair. Eric, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I had my notifications turned off. I will fix that. I didn't even think about it, dude. Well, no, it says alert box is turned on. It just didn't show up for some reason. Maybe I played it. Eric, thank you, dude. Yes, thank you, man. Yeah, but I sold the game out of it, funny enough, because I played it and I was like, I didn't know if I really liked it, but now I'm like, frig. But it's a cheap game. This is the PS4 version, so I'll just pick up a PS5 version or something when I want to play through it again, or maybe even on PC. So, Easy Ark of Nepishtim. That's the sixth. No, it's not 6. I can't remember. There was Ease 1 and 2. 3 is Oath of Felghana, right? 4 is Mask of the Sun, maybe? Or 5 is Mask of the Sun. I can't remember. But Eric, thank you dearly, man. Very kind of you. I was just a big nerd in school. Oh, Sabrina, let's see. Can I do your students a solid? If any of your students reference this part of the combo, could you give them plus 5 points on their next test? That's funny, Sabrina. I think you might be one of my students then, maybe, right? Have you played or plan to play or to do other Ease games? I've played several Ease games. I love Ease 1 and 2. You want to see some Ease stuff, by the way? Like, this is just like showing you some of the stuff I have. Like, I've gotten rid of some stuff over the years too, but you wish you had a teacher who loved games like you. We can talk about games. Dude, that happens. Like, students talk about games to me all the time, and I love it. It's really easy. 6, thank you. So, it's really easy to get me off track talking about that, too, though. Or some of your all-time favorite books. Turkey, the Bible. I mean, it's a collection of books, right? I really love the Bible. I like The Haunting of Hill House is pretty good. I like teaching that one. Of Mice and Men, I like teaching that one. It's very fun. The Crucible is not a book, really. It's a play, but I really like doing that. The Great Gatsby. Frankenstein was brilliant. Oh, gosh, it's so good. And I enjoy teaching it as well. So, do you have a preferred platform you game on? Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of changing right now, but I preferred PS5. Mostly, like PlayStation games, like playing on a PlayStation, because I like the trophy system quite a bit. It feels like a little hit of dopamine when I get something, and I'm like, woohoo, a trophy, you know? But, thank you, Dagger. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Google, can I go to high school at 33 years old without being arrested? Sabrina, that's funny. I've tried a few times to get into the Ys franchise. I've just never been able to get hooked by it. I'm not sure why. It's pretty much exactly what I want. It's good. It's really good. I used to have, I had Ys Books 1 and 2 for the Turbo CD at one point, and I ended up selling it. So, because I got rid of my Turbo CD, because I had like a Turbo Graphics and Turbo CD attachment. I got rid of that, so I got rid of the game too. I wish I wouldn't have, because it was just really cool to have it, you know? But the other Ys stuff. I got rid of my Ys. I had the collector's edition of the Ys 1 and 2 for the DS, but I got rid of that apparently. But I got Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles for the PSP. I think that's the one I decided to keep out of those. I got Ys 7, the collector's edition for the PSP. I got Ys the Oath and Felghana for the PSP collector's edition. So, I think that might be, and then the Ys 8 box. Oh wait, I think I got more. Hold on. Was. Well, maybe not. I thought I had. I own Monstrum Nox, but I don't own the collector's edition of Monstrum Nox. I'm not the one in a sense, so I can cover this. Struggling with Sears catalog. Ooh. The Sears catalog personally. What's up with that? Oh, the reading. Okay. 5. Oh, I know, right? Hey, kids, enjoy school because taxes suck. Heard that, right? Taxes aren't too bad unless you work for yourself. Still obsessed with the fire song. Dude, it's so good. What is your go-to Bible translation? Your New American Standard, right? Is that what that is? New American Standard? I really like NIV, actually. So, I know... I live in the Bible Belt, and so a lot of people are weird about like KJV only sort of stuff. But like a lot of people I know that are KJV only also suck at reading Shakespeare, which is very similar to Shakespeare. So it's like, man, why do you do that to yourself? NIV, I think, is dandy. I actually really like the New King James Version, but I also like Shakespeare. So I love paying taxes. You hated school, too many bad memories. I'm sorry, man. You didn't file your taxes for like 5 years one time? Holy crap. Oh, but they owed you $32,000. Dude, that's awesome. I thought you just like kind of forfeited it if you didn't take it. Thoroughly entertained how she whined when she had to lock her phone up this year. Who are we talking about? Origins and penalties. You got 24K out of it? Dang, dude, still. Oath and Felghana is very, very good. Actually, I like Oath and Felghana, but I like the side-scrolling Ys 3, actually. Like the Super Nintendo one, the TurboGrafx CD one, the Sega Genesis one. I did beat the game up. Okay, what's up, man? Not gonna lie, 2 years I did taxes, broke absolutely even. Wow. 0 in, 0 back. Dude. That's insane. Like, that is really like, that's just like guess a number. They played guess a number with the government. You broke even on taxes once. I didn't know what to do. They didn't make a box for that. Wow. That's weird. I'll make sure, I'll keep you guys filled in on how taxes go for me this year, because I've never had to pay in taxes. I'm going to have to this year. I made extra money on YouTube. And then also, I had like $37,000 worth of student loans forgiven in January, right before Trump took office. So, oh boy, it's going to be wild. So I think I have to count part of that as income. So, ooh. But I've been saving up to cover that. So, yeah, I think taxes are going to be bad. I've saved receipts for my new PC. I saved receipts for my camera. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to claim a few things. as a necessary cost for a business as sole proprietor. I was making ends meet by winning Amazon gift cards. Then I heard those are taxable. It's not even legal tender. Huh. That sucks, dude. That's weird. Count the donations as tips and then you don't have to pay tax on them? Ooh. I have to mention that to my dude. That's a good idea, Eric. But, so yeah, let me see. Where was I? I was wanting to show you some. So, I've played a lot. Like, I guess 40 NES games. Looks like I've beaten more NES games than any other system. 15 on the Genesis. 30 on the Super Nintendo. 2 on the Turbo Duo. Or I put Turbo Duo. Turbo 16 or whatever. Actually, no, E's. Books 1 and 2 is not on there. I need to put that on there. 3 on arcade. I'm planning to do some more. Oh, 41 on the PlayStation. That's better than the 40 here. So 41 PlayStation games. That's good. Only 8 on N64. 1 on the Sega Saturn. 1 on the Dreamcast. 1 on the PlayStation 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the GameCube. 2 on the PSP. Not much on these other ones. Then you can kind of see where I take a break from gaming. 3DS, I started playing some more stuff. That put me at 10 there. 13 games on the Wii U. 15 games on the PS3. 16 games on the PS4. Game Pass, I've only done 6. 22 PC games. 20 Switch games. That's surprising. And 19 PS5 games. Cool. What if we sent donations to the P.O. Box? Just, wow, random money in the mail. Send it in, make it look like anthrax or something. When you send it. So. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm kind of miserable with spreadsheets, but it's handy. P.O. Box had like $80,000 in cash. You'll be increasingly paranoid as we send more notes like your last delivery was satisfactory. It's like, when you send it with powdered sugar, dude. So, like, when I open it, powdered sugar goes everywhere. I live like I could toss a rock and hit the police station. Maybe. I might not be strong enough, but I can see the police station from my front door. So it's like, I'll open that, white powder all over my face, and I'm like, cash everywhere. I'm like, ah. I would actually probably more, where I haven't had sugar in a while, I'd be more excited about powdered sugar than I would cocaine anyway. Say the hobby horse head with ketchup, make it threatening. Start keeping track in 2022. I'd be like, I'm on the porch licking up powdered sugar. They're like, yeah, he's cracked out, man. He's having a wild time. Oh, okay. So let's look here. Okay, so I beat Circle of the Moon on PS5, and Harmony of Dissonance on PS5. Those are Game Boy Advance games, though. There's something on the Game Boy Advance I didn't beat with Castlevania. I don't remember what it was, though. Students at Lee School, what happened to Lee? Dude, like, I guess because, like, I have kind of a squeaky clean record. I have kind of a clean record. I actually thought about being a cop because of it. I say some wild stuff. Like, we were talking about money. Like, we're talking about Andrew Carnegie's Gospel of Wealth, which we've been reading with my English 200 class, English 200 seniors. And talking about the rhetoric of it. And so, in looking at that, we were kind of talking about the idea of, like, how money, he posits that money should not be, it would be better if it were thrown into the sea rather than to encourage the slothful, the drunken, and the unworthy. And I was like, I feel like I have just enough money. Because if I had, like, because you're not necessarily equipped to deal with money that you're not used to anyway. It's like, if I'm used to my lower middle income, that I currently have, and suddenly I have millions and millions of dollars, it's like, you know what I would do? Probably drugs. Like, I just assume, because that happens to so many people, that it must be like, I got money, it's drugs time. I can't afford drugs, so it's perfect. Powdered sugar would be a real cracked up situation if you were to... Hey kids, fun tip, don't snort Fun Dip. It's really not that fun. Police, dude huffed coke in front of the police station. We had to arrest him. Yeah, dude, like, I'm so here for the spreadsheet hangout stream. Sorry, dude. Sorry about the spreadsheet hangout stream. But yeah, I was figured like it would be a short stream time anyway. Despite looking alive, I'm actually extremely tired. So, did you get the Water Dash ability in Primal Planet? That's the thing? I was just dashing while I was underwater. I didn't know there was a specific water dash one. Maybe, is it the same one? Oh, thanks, Tickwood. I appreciate that. Yeah, just sitting around talking. I love chatting, dude. Like, I'm miserable to go to the store with. My daughters hate going to the store with me. So it's like, I just want to talk to everybody. So, I don't think wealth would change my habits all that much. I already buy most everything I want with the income I have. I'm not saying I'm rich. Just don't buy much. Yeah. Actually, like, I make jokes about it, but I like to think that I would start figuring out. I would probably busy myself with trying to figure out how to benefit others. I know it's like look at me, haha, pat on my back, yeah, good job, Lee. But no, it's after I'm kind of influenced by Carnegie's Gospel of Wealth. Like, if I had like fat stacks or whatever, I'd like to think that I'd be like, what can we do with this for the betterment of people? Like, what can I do to help others? You know, so because like I would really like to have. I think what would service. It's not a lot of money. Like, this isn't like, you know, Elon Musk money. But just with a few $1 million, you could build facilities around here that would be great for like foster care, that sort of setup. Set them up like dormitories for high schools in the area, and have people run it, pay somebody to be over it for students that are in that sort of situation, right? Because like I'm definitely believe in investing in the youth, because like there's just too many people that slip through the cracks, man. It's sad. Medusa Floor Garden. Maybe? I don't know, Eric. I guess so. Wonder what it was. Sprays water out of his mouth and eats raw meat backwards. Kokana. Kokana. If I see spreadsheets and RPGs, Bible talk too, I know I found my big... There you go, there you go. It's been a few years since I went in a stream and chatted. It's nice talking to people under the age of 87 for once. Oh, that's funny, Sabrina. Do you do something Peter 4 and 10? So, you say Peter 4 and 10. It's like First Peter? First. As each one has received a gift, administer it to, one another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. Cool, that's a good one, dude. That's a very good one. I'm pretty excited about this, the Final Fantasy. I cannot change the subject or anything by any means. Like, I looked up here and saw the Final Fantasy remake. I'm really excited about. I beat Rebirth in 2020, at the beginning of 2025. I'm really excited about the new game, dude. You do activities with dementia patients in nursing home for the last 10 years, dude. That must be wild, Sabrina. And I'm not poking fun by any means. It's like that has to be a wild time. My dad has like early onset dementia, and he is a trip sometimes. You know, he's a different cat. Have you read any Proust? It's not Proust, is it? Forgive me. Especially the remembrance of things past. So no, I don't think that's how you pronounce that either. I'm sorry. It's a great critique. I feel very ignorant. It's a great critique on the wealthy class in early 1900s France. So that's not how you pronounce it. I just can't remember how to pronounce it. We're having a wonderful night, Pat Show. How you doing? Literal insanity. Oh yeah, dude. These dorks are absolutely my people. No, I'm also a dork. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fellow dorks. Had a resident trying to do a striptease getting off the bus because of the poles she had to hold on to get off. Yep, absolutely. My wife's grandmother passed away from complications to do with dementia, Alzheimer's complications, and she was wild at some point. Like, she would like get jealous of my wife because she thought I was like her boyfriend at times. So she was just confused. She made some really wild claims. My dad has done said some wild stuff. Like he gets weirdly I've never seen him do anything like this in his life. He'll say inappropriate things to my mother in public, like coming on to her sort of stuff. She's like, stop, that's indecent sort of stuff. But he'll say some wild stuff. Proust. Okay, there we go. I was like, I knew there was. I was like, I know that name, but. Friendly reminder, chat, visit your family and homes, whether they actually remember you or not. It makes them happy. Yeah. Dude, I'm thinking about... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about. You guys need to help me out here. What is that Final Fantasy IX hack? I know there's broken chains or whatever. That's the Dragoon hack. But what's the Final Fantasy IX quality hack. It starts with an M, maybe? I lost 3 of my grandparents to dementia. Dang, dude. That sucks. Maguri! There he goes, the Maguri mod. Maguri. Maguri? Maguri. Maguri.
Years. So even if you're someone that tried it out a while back, it's still worth giving it another look. They applied all new upscales to make it look even better than before. Installation, super easy. Just download it from their website, click one button, and it applies. Then you open the game
Yeah,
and
it
it
looks
shows
good,
you
dude.
this Memoria interface where you can find the Moguri mod at the top of the mod list. Download that, and you're done. Not really too much to it. You don't have to drag a bunch of stuff all around and do that. You'd think that at some...
So I've not played more than like maybe 5 hours of that game back when it came out. So I want to play through it. So it's been tempting, right? I've been thinking about it a lot lately because I've been listening to a book that's talking about it. So, but we'll see. Might be on my list for the year. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Pat. That's awful. Awful. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night, guys. I know it's super early. I played last night, but Lord willing, I'll be able to play some more and hang out on stream. I really appreciate you guys. I am extremely tired. So I'm going to get off here, get my affairs in order, talk to a buddy for a little bit, and then probably call it for the night. So to another buddy. I mean, I've talked to a bunch of 39 buddies right now, but I've used the Magori mod before. It's an absolute must. The Transformers of the game. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm thinking that I'm just going to play through that. If I go through a playthrough Final Fantasy 9, I'm going to play that mod of it, right? Metroid Crocomyre's Last Stand. I'm going to write that down. Crocomyre's Last Stand. Oh, better write down Moguri, too. Moguri mod. Oh, nice. I better turn that off. Air supply is going to cause me to get a claim. Crocomyre's Last Stand. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I played through Primal Planet. It's looking like Crosscode is going to be what we're playing next for a bit. So, yeah, at all, Abake. So, I will, Eric. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Hey, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate the encouragement. Appreciate you watching the videos. Thank you so much to, let's see, Dagger hooked me up with $2. Tiquid super chat $2, and then Eric also super chatted $2. Thank you guys. I had some follows, had some subscriptions on YouTube, more follows. Thank you guys. That's extremely kind of you. I just appreciate you being here chatting with me and making this community awesome. Thank you. Okay. I'll try to catch the next stream earlier. Oh, it's all good, Pat. And I appreciate you being here, man. So, at the latest, I would argue, I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I might get another one in before then. I'm hoping, but we'll see. Yeah, absolutely. I really appreciate it, Sabrina. I really like hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Good night, Pixel friends. If you know the stream, yes, thank you, Eric, for encouraging people to like the stream. Of course, enjoy the rest of your night. Everybody, yes, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you. Have a wonderful night, guys. Make good choices, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Oh yes, hopefully I get a snow day. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Alto.